Hey everyone, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for January 7th through January 13th, 2019. I felt really guided to use the Witch's Tarot again for your weekly general reading. If you guys would like the Zodiac weekly readings, daily readings, monthly readings back, I would like to see some more participation before I decide to put out that content to make sure that it's being absorbed and appreciated. So I will leave my website down below, and I will leave my email, and I will also leave my PayPal donation button so that you can donate or even email to let me know that you are watching these and you are taking in this content and appreciating it. So either an email or a donation will let me know that someone is appreciating them and getting something out of them. And I will also leave my website in case you are looking for a private channeled reading or healing from me personally without, the public having the link to your personal service, okay? So I am working with a purple candle for psychic protection and relaxation vibes. I have bay leaves for protection, manifestation. I have amethyst for the third eye, and I have a piece of natural wood here to invite nature in and where I feel sacred and where I feel the most in tune with spirit. I do have a crescent moon mirror underneath all this, which this is just a symbol for love and light and the duality of Father and Mother, Holy Spirit. And I also have my pink Himalayan sea salt lamp burning here just because it really helps me with my migraines and makes me feel more connected to spirit as well. I call in my guides and your guides and all beings alike to assist me with this reading, and that everyone watching this gets a clear and accurate message for them. Since I didn't receive any questions from the last video, I'm just going to go ahead and start shuffling and be thinking of these energies and what you guys most need to know. And we already have some cards laid out here. See, they're flying. These cards are very interesting. And I feel like these cards are very slick, but I like them. Okay, so this is interesting because when I seen this card, it does remind me of the moon. But karma's coming up because there is something this week that is grabbing your attention. There's a pattern. There is not only a pattern externally, but internally that you're noticing. And you're no longer allowing karma to be, again, I hear not a friend, not a foe. It is a natural rhythm, And so this is saying that you get to choose how karma is projecting its energy, like what it is trying to convey to you. It's almost like a guide in some way for this week. Because the reason why I say this is because the Seven of Wands reminds me of challenging energies, conflicting energies. The Seven is very spiritual in my opinion. And 7 is also like the 7 days a week, like I always say in my tarot readings when 7 comes up. But it's really about what has progressed you to this point. The way the card is depicted with this deck, it makes me feel like, how can a conflict become an opportunity for success? How can a conflict or a energy that seems to be targeting you be actually a point of reassuring you that you need to focus on yourself and how much protection is available and how it should be put in place? Where have you felt in the last couple months, years, weeks, days, hours, minutes? Have you been feeling like you've been fighting against yourself and others have been fighting against you? Is there a common energy? Do you feel shame or abuse, neglect? Are you feeling like karma is targeting you because you feel guilt? Is there any way you can release that guilt and start to focus that energy and internalize it and have it become a transmuter. I'm seeing black tourmaline as a great crystal to work with for you guys this week. If you're feeling these energies of karma, if it's against you, you feel. If it's for you, I'm seeing clear quartz, okay? You want to amplify these energies to keep this flow going, is what Spirit is telling me. So I do feel like for some of you, you're feeling attacked, and others of you are feeling like it's an opportunity for success to be created. Now, the other ones there is like 3 different layers here, of course, like the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, mind, body, spirit. So if you're feeling like, I'm not sure where this energy is coming from, I'm not sure if it's good or bad, maybe it's just neutral, where are you feeling a little stagnation? Where are you feeling like you don't have a direction? Where you're at the crossroads, like, what can I do next? So it's really about a personal, I don't want to even say choice, it's more like a personal inventory of what you're feeling this week and how you can create more opportunity and more focus to be more present in this new year. 5 of Wands. I'm hearing when I picked up this card, chaos. So, chaos, I have seen it in many different forms, especially the last couple months. What I mean by that is chaos can be the death of you, literally. It can just make you mad, right? But also chaos can be an opportunity for you to organize things as soon as you take a deep breath. It can be a way for you to see where you have allowed energies to attack you, rather than you seeing it as the opportunity for you to take a step back, breathe into your body, and to say, I cannot keep going to other people. I cannot keep expressing and venting out these energies. I've got to deal with them now. I've got to deal with them in my own way so that I can become stronger, so that I can go back to that card we talked about earlier and have a form of protection around us. So we can work through things quickly. We can manifest more quickly so that our procrastination is not a choice anymore, It is a form of transmutation. I keep using that word, but it's so true. And it's also a form of catalyst. How can this chaos become a catalyst for my greatest success, my greatest dream to manifest, So it's really about playing with the mind in a healthy way rather than a detrimental way, and start playing devil's advocate back and forth where you get nowhere, okay? Because you don't want to stay stuck in that crossroads, okay? So this week is very important for you to see where you're going with this. 8 of Swords, again, there's something that makes you feel like you're restricted somehow, okay? Where you feel like it's all downhill from here. Nothing's going to get better. It could be a fear, it could be anxiety, it could be what someone told you, what someone wants you to believe, so that they can get ahead of you somehow. I'm not trying to make you I don't want you guys to be paranoid about this, okay? Because when I'm seeing it clairvoyantly, this is put in your right in front of you for a position of forward rather than stuck, okay? I'm also taking a deep breath because I feel like Spirit's trying to get to you to see how things are trying to work for you, but you keep, it's almost, I don't want to say self-sabotaging, and I don't want to say paranoia, because it's not. It's there, you see it, you feel it, you pick up on it, but how can you use that as a tool of strength, a tool of protection, a tool of defensiveness in a, positive way? How can it be a point of seeing things at a greater level rather than letting it be a stop sign, a way to give up, I don't want to mess with it, It's like taking the weakness, or not even the weakness, just taking that information and using it for you and making you think differently so that this week could be your greatest week, you know? I feel like a lot of us are going through many layers of transformation at this time, and a lot of the things that have held us back are still trying to hook us in to stay stuck. And this is not to be mean, manipulative, you know, but it is something that we have to deal with in this dimension, you know, because it's full of time, it's full of cycles, and so it's just natural, you know. We are in this experience to overcome those cycles and those hooks, not to be imprisoned by them. So this is a week for you to see where that is actually could be an ally for you rather than an enemy for you. How can it be a teacher rather than I'm hearing that word, devil's advocate again, you know. It's important, and I'm seeing shadow work as well. Some of you might be into that right now, you know, because it still is the winter season, so to speak. So I don't want to get off track here, but that's what I'm feeling. Now, Ace of Cups is beautiful because it's saying that there is a availability for you to have renewal in your emotions and your spiritual self, and especially in your relationships. I'm feeling a tingling in my heart chakra. A lot of us need that heart chakra healing to know that the people that we feel at times are against us are actually teachers. And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds really regurgitated, but it's on a different level this time. It's a time for us to become smarter. Not necessarily, you know, stronger, keep going. I'm seeing spirit showing, this is funny, but it's not cracking a whip. It's not to be, oh, get over it, grow up, you're an adult, you know, go forward no matter what. It's a different level of understanding and appreciation that we don't have to carry that with us any longer. And we can reprogram ourselves, and that could be used a lot too. That's a buzzword, so to speak. But the Ace of Cups is here to tell you this week that there's something working for you, and it's been sneaky. It's almost been in a disguise, a shapeshifter energy, and it's messing with your psyche because it's testing your ability to, what it's funny, but it's not, but Spirit's telling me how honest, how determined and dedicated are you going to be to yourself rather than everyone else around you, dedicating all this time on projecting, complaining, comparing, you know, whatever the reason, because we all do it. Even I do it. But this is a new week, guys, and this is a beautiful week to have that aha moment and that new transformation. Now, the Page of Swords in reverse. Again, when I seen this clairvoyantly, and I'm going clairvoyantly, guys. I'm not, you know, if you look this up and you read it online, it's going to be something completely different. Since I am a Reiki teacher and I am certified, and I'm also a tarot certified as well, teacher, master. The Page of Swords, in my opinion, is saying that it could be an old idea being renewed and restored. The swords is the mind, in my opinion. So with this being a young man in reverse, this does not mean that it has to be a male and it has to be female. This, in my opinion, is being invited into your life as a form of yourself. Where are you not allowing that renewal to happen? Because as we know, it is hard for us to create new pathways that are positive rather than negative. It's just natural. It's just how our brains are wired, okay, spiritually and physically. So this week is really teaching you how you have actually transformed a lot, but you don't want to see that because it makes you have no reason to move forward. You have no reason to keep in a vibration that is no longer serving you. So it's like, it's scary because it's foreign, it's new. It's a new part of you that is very empowered. And how your new self or your new form of yourself has really created new ways of seeing things, dealing with things. And it's hard to explain how Spirit is showing me, but there is a lot of transformation energies in this week. No matter, what, if you want to take away everything that I've been saying, is you have the power to transform a lot in this week. Okay, you have the transformation of mind and of spirit and of emotions, especially in relationships. So it's a wake-up call that you need to answer, is what Spirit is telling me. And it could be a relationship with yourself, with your lover, with your family, with your friends, with your past selves, whatever. But that an invitation is there, and it's up to you to grab a hold of it and use it as a way of having that golden key, that skeleton key, to unlock all your manifestations without doubt, and to understand that you have all the tools you need, and that nothing can keep you restricted for too long. Because once you see things in a different way, it starts to lose its grip on your life. It's starting to diminish its power. And so you are regaining your power, your strength, your renewal, and things shift. Okay, that's what I feel. Now, Four of Swords, in my opinion, is talking about, in my opinion, no longer allowing things to keep you restricted in the mind. No more dwelling, no more nightmares, no more getting energy, vampires attacking you and making you feel less than, or situations making you feel like you are being triggered. You're like, yes, it can be a trigger, but it has in the past. It might be, in the present and future, but I don't have to react in the same way, okay? You are starting to just get tired of it, and you're starting to say, I'm putting things back into balance. So you're really reclaiming that free will and that sovereignty. Then you have Justice. So Justice is here to arrive in this week to say that you are going to be your own justice, that God has given you the ability for free will to be put in place, that He is backing you up. Goddess is backing you up. Spirits are backing you up, that somehow this is going to work out. And whether it comes through your actions or the progression of how things are moving, and I keep seeing things moving underwater. So emotional things, things resurfacing to where the truth comes out emotionally, spiritually. And it's a blast of energy, okay? And then the Ten of Pentacles is beautiful because it is showing you that all your dedication, all your hard work is catching up, that you can count your blessings, and that you don't have to feel like that is the only blessings you're going to receive. You don't have to keep placing yourself in these restrictive scenarios and these restrictive storylines. So it's almost as if you're becoming a new creator of your own life. But it starts in this week. There's something that's going to open your eyes. But first it starts with your awareness. Your awareness to be curious and be patient and to listen, because that is going to make these things start to come to the surface, bubble up. You're going to feel fizzy, and you're going to feel like things are going to be on track. 2019 is your year. I do hope that this makes sense. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And please leave a donation down below through my PayPal if you feel guided, or please follow me on Instagram as well, or my Facebook. Blessed be.